Hello and welcome to GovExecTV's 100 Days In, How Trump is Reshaping Government. Coming to you live from our Watergate studios in Washington, D.C. I'm Eric Katz, Senior Correspondent for Government Executive. Thanks for joining me for today's special episode. Today marks the 100th day of President Trump's second term, and his return to the White House is making massive waves across Washington. From policy shifts to federal workforce impacts and budget battles to agency overhauls, the changes are significant and in many ways only just beginning. We'll review what's happened so far and what's to come down the line, and what federal employees, contractors, and agencies need to know to stay prepared. John, when you've laid out some of the problems or some of the issues that have been raised by your members, um, and there's still potentially more to come. You mentioned potential for like cuts to retirement benefits, so maybe you can elaborate on that. But what are you looking for uh, next?
Well, on the executive actions, we're very much concerned about the rollout of Schedule Policy Career, which used to be Schedule F, and what that does uh, to the civil service, which has long been a professional uh, workforce that has expertise, that is not based on whether you support the president in power or a political party. And that system has served us very well for a long time. And a lot of the reforms that we had in the 70s to bolster that system were in response to the Nixon administration and corruption then. So the threat is real of corruption and cronyism and politically favored decisions in the federal workforce. And OPM has put out a proposed rule on this. Certainly, we'll be commenting on that. We'll encourage our members to comment on that. I know Democracy Forward is working on that as well. So I think that'll be an incredibly important fight to come. I think there's the large scale reductions in workforce that are happening and are continuing to happen, but changing the nature of the workforce, I think, is the next threat to focus on from the administration.